Hello. Hello, do you guys hear me? I want to apologize for what happened. Um, yeah. Hopefully the stream, something happens. Oh boy. Okay, so I want to talk about the World Beyond Season 2 trailer. I'm going to try and stream again. Hopefully it works, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys can see this. Hold on. Oh boy, this is just terrible. Okay, this might take some time, but
I'm back. My so I had to leave the thing because I should hear him.
yeah, my goodness, I don't know what's up with my stupid computer. Is it YouTube? Is it Discord? My computer? I just don't know what it is. Every time I try to do a live stream, this is like literally 15 minutes and it already crashes on me. What is going on?
It's probably Discord. It's probably. I mean, it could be YouTube or Wi-Fi, but Discord does act up a lot.
So annoying. I don't know what to do anymore. Honestly, it's just so annoying. Okay, let me try and hashtag lag. Are you guys serious? Lagging? Is it lagging for you? The new stream I'm doing should be 104. My goodness, my computer doesn't load. Is it lagging for you? Hey, Epic.
Hey.
Hi. My goodness. I'm trying to stream, for the Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2 trailer, but nothing is working. I've tried everything. I mean, I don't know what's wrong. I mean, it's terrible. Scott needs more screen time in the reboot series. Yeah. He needs to be killed off in the reboot series.
So I just watched the trailer for World Beyond.
Awesome, Epic. We're gonna go through the beginning of it again, but Ken and I, we're kind of breeze you through what we talked about a little bit. So, let me see if I can share my screen. Share my screen. Okay, click, share, hide. Okay, Epic, do you see Iris? Come on, stupid computer. My goodness. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
One thing I will say is that in this trailer, Iris, her acting was terrible.
It always is, I guess. So, yeah, CRM stopping at a resort. We could see Hope being escorted by soldiers. And then we have Hawk.
I don't know, just her acting seemed lifeless, like she had like no emotion.
Yeah. Okay, so we have more CRM stuff. Epic, are you excited for getting more information about the CRM and Jadis?
Yeah. Jadis I don't care about, but yeah.
Okay, so yeah, CRM in some place. We don't know where they are. Hope killing a walker. Skip through that a little. Okay, we have walkers.
I do find it interesting how we see Felix knocking out Huck.
Yeah, that's true. We got to talk about that because I have no idea where that scene is from. Okay, so now we have Iris. Okay, so yeah, Iris is killing a zombie. Elton is. And then we have Silas, who's killing a zombie as well. And it's weird. He's in some CRM testing facility, because we see this shot, not shot, but building later in the trailer where it's nighttime, the spotlights are on, and they're bombing walkers. So, what do you guys think the CRM is doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I had to guess, I would say they're probably bringing hordes of zombies into like containment zones and using bombs in the ground to test how destructive they are, maybe. And Silas is just like uh, getting rid of the stragglers or the remaining zombies. You know, they probably have to clean up and stuff. Maybe, I
Hey,
don't know.
Brian.
Yeah,
So, to you, is this season looking better than the first season?
it is, but there are a couple things that can ruin season two World Beyond. One is if they don't give us enough CRM. They gotta give us enough to get us interested in the movies and stuff. Like they have to really make sense of it all, because we have been waiting a long time for the movies, and this is the closest thing we're gonna get to them. So, and Iris herself, the character, um, just they got to do something with Iris because Iris. So yeah, here we have Leo who's telling someone we're working to stop the monsters, and it's like, oh really? Then you must be plotting against the CRM because they're in this story, you know.
Yeah.
Walkers, but what I mean is, they should be trying to plot against the CRM. You made my day. It's the way she goes. Brian, don't give up. Weird. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, Rowdy. Um, can I be on your stream? Yeah, you guys can be on my stream. You just have to go to my Discord page. Um, okay, Teddy. That's enough. The end is the beginning. You're writing it too much in my chat. Dan, can okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have Dante. Please stop spamming. Yes. Exactly. Walker Dead. Teddy, please stop spamming. Okay, so yeah, Epic. That Leo is talking about the walkers, but the thing is that the walkers, they're not really the monsters in the world of The Walking Dead. Not entirely, you know what I mean? We all know that humans are the real enemy.
Yeah, I agree. I always found the walkers to be just part of the world.
Exactly. And like right here, this is a person who has just been killed and they're dying. And they're in front of glass, so I think this is like the CRM research facility. You know, so it's just one of those things where it's like we're working to stop the monsters to save people from turning, and it's like it's from turning into the monsters, and it's like no, it's like it's so weird of them to say that because we clearly see walkers, but these are not monsters because let's be honest, the CRM, they're literally turning people into zombies just for study. It's kind of like what Troy did back in season 3, except on a much larger scale. It's like
Yeah,
uh,
which is evil thing to do.
exactly. It's one of those things where you have to ask yourself, is it really worth the price? Finding a cure, is it really worth all the damage the CRM is doing? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, do you think we'll get any like Easter eggs or references to where Rick is?
I think so. I think we'll get some references to Rick, and maybe like a voiceover on the radio, but that's it. I don't think we're gonna get any more than that. Because yeah, Scott Gimple wants to save so much for the movies, and it, I don't know. Here's the thing: it's like Sandwich Lady. That I think that Dan called her. She says that none of us will be safe, as long as this exists. Walkers and stuff. And I really disagree with that. I mean, um, as we saw in the comic books, the characters finally, after 25 years, they finally become safe from the walkers. It's just that I guess what I'm trying to say is that being safe, it's not in terms of the walkers. Like you have to be safe from them. Like no, you have to be safe from human threats because walkers are, obviously very manageable.
If season 11 has like showing us anything that humans are the real threat. You know, the Reapers.
Yeah. Um, as long as there's as long as there's any people out there, there will always be conflict. There will always be deaths and danger. It's just human nature, man. It's just how people are. Okay, now so this is the part where we have Felix, who is literally hitting Huck in the back of the head. So it's weird, like, because he's there at the CRM. Why would she turn her back against him? Why is Felix allowed to be there? I mean, just so many.
Uh, I maybe that's like Felix's like payback for Huck like beating him up last season or something.
But still, that's like a that wasn't like a I'm gonna kill you hit, but still, there has to be a reason for it. So okay, so yeah, we have Eldon and them, Huck, this,
Brian,
yeah,
uh, I just have to say I find it really weird how they're airing this season first.
yeah. Honestly, I don't really blame him. Fear has been terrible lately. Um, Teddy says Walker Dead wasn't that scene with Cindy at Oceanside killing the zombie. Oh, okay. You guys talking about the rewrites? Yeah. Do you guys have any thoughts about the CRM, season 2 trailer? Okay, hold on. So, oh yeah, Ken, if you have any questions, you can ask them like as we go through. So, okay, so this is confusing. We have Silas here, who he has something in his hand, maybe keys to a vehicle, and we have CRM soldiers
Yeah.
pointing guns at him. And now I'm thinking, okay, they're on some kind of bridge. Like, I am very confused. Like, you guys know, part of me is like, okay, why didn't the CRM just kill him in the finale of season 1? But now I'm just thinking, like, okay, well, um, what's going to happen here? Is he trying to escape with some people? And also, is this new, his bandaged hand, or was it always there? I'm trying to remember if Silas ever had a bandaged hand before.
No, I don't think he did.
Okay, so this is new. That this is a new injury then. Okay, so here we have a CRM helicopter landing. Okay, yeah. So now we have like Felix. It looks like he's getting arrested or something, but he's smiling. So, I don't know. It's very.
It's so out of place because like there's a scene in the trailer for what I think he got arrested for, but they showed this scene before it, so it's like so out of place for some reason.
It is, and I just don't understand it. Why isn't the CRM killing him right here? I don't get it. The CRM, it's so
I have a
conflicting because like sometimes they kill you on sight and then they don't. Like I'm confused.
I have a theory. Since Hope is so reliable, like since Hope is so reliable, I don't think they want to kill anyone she's affiliated with, and also Huck, um, like also Huck is the daughter of like the leader, like kind of, I guess. So I don't think she would want, even though her and Felix had a fight, I don't think she would want him dead. So that might be another reason.
Hey Brian,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of just how inconsistent that the CRM have been.
Oh, me either, man. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, I don't know either. They waste lots of resources for so little, just to get some humans once in a while from Jadis, and then they destroy a whole community just to get Hope. And it's like, when they could have just taken her on the helicopter the first time Elizabeth came. Like, I don't understand it either. And then CRM wipe out a community without caring, but then they see Silas, who they shouldn't care about at all, and they arrest him, keep him alive. So I don't know either, man. I really don't understand what the CRM is doing either. Yeah, I really don't know, man. They're inconsistent. I mean, like, you guys know, I've mentioned they're the biggest threat in the world of The Walking Dead. But and yet they're just like, they act weird, like, you know what I mean, as far as like sometimes they don't kill you, and it's like, okay, but why? It's not because they're moral,
Well, it's
so
because main character plot armor.
Yeah. I hate main character plot armor. Even if it's for characters like Maggie in episode 2 of season 11 where she crawled under the train, I still hate it. I hate when plot armor is used like that. It's so forced. I don't know.
Yeah, that was really, really bad in that episode.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have some kind of facility they're in. You guys can see pipes, some kind of water heater cooler thing. So they're in some kind of place. There's guards here. They're looking for somebody, which is interesting. So we'll get to. Okay, so yeah, Felix says that the CRM changed the game, so we change how we play, kind of thing. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, so is it going to be like, are they going to do damage from the inside? Are they going to do guerrilla tactics where they kill soldiers from the forest, kind of thing, like ambush them? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, we'll kind of see. Because like here you have Will holding a bow and arrow. So and even you have Iris here who has a weapon. So that's pretty interesting.
And like I said before, Iris, her acting in the trailer just seems robotic to me. Like no expression or no emotion, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, here you have this looks like Percy. He's holding a gun, and it's got to be to CRM soldiers. Now, I don't know. No, I think this is Huck in the scope shot. This has to be Huck, if I had to guess. The outfit looks like Elizabeth, but this person is thinner than Elizabeth, so and she's like kind of taller. So yeah, I don't know.
Could
Um,
be the person who appears at the end, if you
what do
know
you
what
mean?
I'm talking about.
Oh,
Well, it kind of looks like a ponytail, actually, like
yeah,
a
she has a
bun.
ponytail. She has a ponytail kind of thing. So it can't be her. So yeah, we have.
so obviously, Jadis appearing at the end. That's like a connection to Rick, right?
Uh,
No,
it's the closest thing we've gotten to Rick in 3 years. So
my theory. My theory, I think it's a little too early to talk about. But my theory is, I think we're definitely not seeing anything about Rick, but I do think, I mean, they could just be trying to save it, but I feel like they would hype it up so much. But I think he'll be an after credit scene. Like I'm like 90% sure he'll appear in like a end credit scene, kind of like
um
Marvel movie.
um Alicia
Jerry,
Alicia um
Jerry.
Yeah,
Rowdy asked, Brian, can I make extinction intros, please? You're welcome to. Just private message me when if you get some ideas or if you want to talk about it some more. Let's see. Can I be okay? You guys are asking each other that. Okay. Let's go back to the trailer. So, I think Percy might die. Like a character, he's gonna die. Because like we see a walker that looks a lot like him. So we'll get to that in a little
That's
bit.
what I. That's what I was talking about earlier. But then I was like, it kind of looks like him, but at the same time,
I mean,
nah,
it really does
that'd be
look
too
like him.
obvious.
The thing is, he's not a big character, so it could be him in the trailer. I mean, they have showed big things in the Walking Dead trailer. So
Yeah,
something's going on in the research facility.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that scene in the trailer where it like shows a shot of like Elizabeth staring at us in that like dark area or whatever?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
Mm.
Okay, so let's move on. Okay, yeah, so Will's like one wrong move and it's over. Okay, wait, sorry, let me go back. Right here, when what? My goodness, this stupid computer doesn't know how to stop. Hold on, guys, I'm sorry. Just my computer is terrible. Okay, this scene, where an axe almost hits Elton. I got Reaper vibes when I saw this, or something like that. I'm like, wait a minute, there's no way the Reapers are in this, in this show. So I'm like, who threw that axe? CRM doesn't do that kind of stuff. So I'm like,
Hey,
okay,
Brian.
yeah.
I, I just have to say it is kind of unrealistic how all of these kids from season one, the World Beyond kids. It's unrealistic how they're still alive.
Well,
I mean,
not really. They've been going to school learning how to survive them for 10 years.
realistically should have died there. But as far as the other kids, Hope, I can kind of see how she's still alive. I definitely can. Iris, not really. Don't see how she's alive. Elton, I'm like, I'm like mixed between, but yeah. I don't know. Who do you guys think is after Elton here? Because he's just with Percy, right?
It might just be random people. What I'm thinking Alton's story is, and this is kind of depressing, but he is like it's so obvious he's gonna die. Like from all the other shots of him, like I don't think he's gonna even be connected into the story really. Like the CRM story. I feel like he's gonna die and just like from the trailer seems he's like nowhere near anyone else. He's just still on his own because Percy's probably end up dying. He could meet up with Iris and them again, but I think he's dying.
This is gnarly. We have a walker's head here that's by its waist. I mean, that is weird. Yeah, not much to say about that. Okay,
And I also thought it was interesting how it showed this like what you think Walker ripping his
one
face out.
second, guys, what's that noise? Guys, what's that noise? Okay. Um,
What I was saying was, it's interesting how it showed this like what you think would be Walker, and it was ripping his face off, and you see what appears to be a helmet or something underneath.
yeah, we'll talk about that. Um, oh, do
Hmm.
we have someone join or? Oh, okay, no. Um, yeah, we'll get to that soon. Dang it, this thing is so slow. Okay. Man, this computer is terrible. Um,
Technology.
oh yeah, it's the worst, Epic. It's the worst. Okay, so you know what I mean? So do you think that obviously she's not supposed to be in this room, I would say. So, what do you think she's doing here, Epic? You think she's trying to find a back way out, maybe? Like through the walkers, I guess?
Maybe it's possible she's trying to find a back way out or something.
Yeah, so Huck is like, why would we kill thousands of people? And Felix is like, why don't you tell us? And it's kind of crazy that Huck has no idea. She's been with the CRM for like a decade. She should have some idea of things that they do. Like, I mean, I don't know. She should have heard rumors and stuff. And so yeah, okay, so here we have Silas. I don't know if he's in a building or if I think he's in a building because you can see white walls. So also this lighting, it looks like it could be nighttime, but then again, it could just be like. Um, so yeah, we have Felix here. Oh my goodness, we have this like frozen walker. That is gnarly.
I
Okay,
have a
so
question. Is this season gonna have 10 episodes or 16?
10. It's gonna have 10 episodes.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, 467 BCH 5.2 Neo. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Like I cannot break down what this means. Like you know what I mean. But basically, like I don't. I see them really working hard on it, doing horrible things to get it. But if I had to say something, I really think that the CRM will fail to make a cure.
I
So,
honestly like people are saying they're villains, but
Oh,
in
they
my
are.
opinion, I think they're more of like half like because the government in general is there they like it's just I don't feel like they're villains. Yes, they're taking big precautions like killing people, testing them, but I feel like that is a big like even though that's wrong to just kill innocent people. I mean, I would rather kill a few people to save a cure to save thousands and thousands. So I think that's a sacrifice that's needed.
Yeah, but it's not a situation that actually exists. Like there's nothing in this world that actually you can kill a few innocent people to save thousands of innocent others. It doesn't work like that because no situation is like that. Like wiping out the campus colony, that how does that help the cure? It just doesn't make sense. And I definitely think the CRM are 100% villains. Yes, there's some good that they do, but it's not. It doesn't compare to the bad they've done.
Did it, or did they just like kill them for no reason?
Um, well, Ken, do you remember my Walking Dead stream I did about the CRM?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember what I discussed in that video, right? Like everything about the CRM that we know, and like what their motives are. Do you remember I discussed that?
Yeah, we did, but I mean, it still makes no sense on why. Like, I feel like they're hiding. Like, there's a reason for them killing them besides them just killing them. There might be a reason, but at the same time, it's like I
I
don't know.
I don't think there is. I really think that the CRM's goal is to once they have you know the cure that they've been working towards. I definitely think they plan on reconquering the United States, piece by piece, and taking it over, rebuilding America in their own image. And I know some people don't like that theory, but it just makes sense that that's the CRM's goal.
I actually think that's something that they should have did in the comics because I do kind of like the idea how the world ended and they got to kind of restart history. Like right now, they're kind of like in the 1700s, kind of like. I mean, yes, there's like guns and knives and stuff, so like weaponry, of course. But I'm talking about just lifestyle. They're kind of living like cavemen or like 1700s type, and I think that's cool how like history is repeating itself in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and we'll get to it later, but
Okay, Brian.
yeah, pick.
So we know CRM are evil, but would you call the Commonwealth evil?
No. Uh, we haven't seen, even from the comics, from what I saw of the Commonwealth, I don't think they're evil. They're just flawed. But the CRM is evil because they literally make it their mission to kidnap people. Now, let me remind you guys that human trafficking is like really bad. Like, it's one of the worst crimes you can
Well,
do in real life. So,
how are they gonna try to make a cure? No one. I promise you, in apocalypse, no one is gonna willingly. Like in real life, I think a lot of people would do that, like willingly sell their body. But most people will do that when they're dying. No one in an apocalypse will willingly do that. So they have
exactly.
to forcefully do it, or they're never gonna find a
Oh,
cure
no,
without.
that's not right. You can't take people and
Right. So would you rather them kidnap people to try to make a cure, or just let the apocalypse destroy the world at that point?
the thing is, though, is that the world's getting more destroyed because of the humans, not because of the walkers. Look at how many groups, look how many communities have fallen because of actual humans in The Walking Dead. I mean, I mean? It's a
That's
lot more.
mainly it's mainly the walker. Like if the apocalypse ended, need like most villain, like the governor probably would have been a good man. Alpha, I don't know, she was a psychopath before, but most villains would be good guys. The apocalypse is what made them evil. Most of them, at least.
Well, the thing is, actually, Ken, is that the apocalypse didn't make people evil. It just it took away law and order, and because of that, people actually got to. They had no more rules. They didn't have to feel caged, and they chose to fall back on their worst impulses, and that is why Governor became psychopath. Alpha became worse because in real life we have this. We have rules and stuff to keep people from just going crazy. And when the apocalypse happens, that's why there's so many antagonists in the story because there's no punishment for those characters. So and it's also human nature, man. I mean, I know maybe you don't want to believe that, but honestly, like I mean, human beings we are not good at all. I mean, we've seen that with The Walking Dead. I mean, we're just like most humans are just kind of bad in some way. Um, yeah, but yeah, that's why I think the CRM is
Okay.
bad because they want to forcibly, like, if they want to make a cure, they can do some blood work and stuff. That's fine. But here's the thing, Ken, is that they're literally kidnapping people and turning them into walkers. They're literally killing them just to be test subjects. They did it with Heath. They did it with that scientist.